I thought we talked about it. Captain doesn't need to not captain.
Okay, everybody. How you doing? Blind Neil, good evening. How are you, my friend? Okay, everybody. How you doing? Blind Neil, good evening. How are you, my friend? Dominic is here. Hello, Dominic.
And good evening and good morning.
Yeah, good morning for us. Good evening for you.
Yep. Okay. Who else is there?
Yeah, Neil, it is a touch warm. It's 88 degrees here in Port Huron. I don't know what it is where you are.
Hello, Neil. Okay. Well,
So did you get everything you wanted to get done today during the daytime, Dominic?
yep, I did what I did what I wanted to do. Could have done more, but
So then you got some sleep, and so now you're up.
yep. Yep. And it's 38 degrees Fahrenheit here.
38 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, wow. Yeah,
Yep.
it's 88 degrees Fahrenheit here.
Oh, okay.
I think you'd like a little bit of that, but not maybe the full dose. But maybe you're used to
Oh,
really hot weather.
I wouldn't mind about halfway there.
Yeah,
I
somewhere
wouldn't
around
mind
65 degrees, you know.
I wouldn't mind 80. At the moment 80 would do nicely.
Oh. Yeah, I went down and did a ship and just came back and I edited it and posted it.
Mm. 92.
That makes 1, 2, 3, 4 ships today so
Nice.
far. Indiana Harbor's down by St. Clair, headed this way.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one. Nice to get.
How far is that away?
10, 20, 30 miles away. And it's doing, it's only doing 5.9 knots.
Uh-huh. Crikey. It'll be here in a while.
Yeah. But there might be I know that there was an advisory down in that area for a log in the river.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, Blind Neil says he feels the same way you do, Dom.
Mhm.
77 to 80 degrees. 80 degrees is fine with him. Here comes Captain Joe.
Hello, Joe. Hello, Brenda.
Brenda.
Yeah, what's up, Joe?
Can you hear us, Joe?
Don't everybody speak at once.
Oh, okay. Well, I said it. Yeah, I said it low and must have been
No,
the.
my audio hadn't been hooked up yet. It's taking its
Yeah,
time.
okay. Yeah. So, how you been? How you been? How you feeling?
Well, I took about a 2-hour nap because my leg was hurting. But
Oh,
yeah, it's just between it's my
Good
back
guy.
more than my leg.
no.
Yeah, it's just
Giggles, how you doing?
he needs to just get out the chat because he's not working now. He's been off since noon.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yep. But I'm trying to get all this stuff done, and it's like, just I don't feel like sitting here doing it right now because it hurts.
Mm.
I know you were doing a lot of editing earlier. Did you get that finished?
I didn't get any. It wasn't any editing. I was just getting names on things.
Well, that's what I mean.
Mm.
Yeah, I got everything on, and I got one of them I got to go back and do because we figured out who he was. Kid put 89 down. He's wearing 39 on his freaking jersey, the idiot. So I got to go change his. I got all the team pictures edited. I'm gonna get shit out of the parents. On the varsity team
TJ
pictures.
just sent you a message, Joe. He says, I'm coming.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I believe it. I got the varsity team picture. It looks like they all have their eyes closed.
Really?
It's just, and there's no reason for them to be slanting their eyes because the sun's in their back. I got 5 pictures. I took 7 pictures. They don't
Is there
look
an
any.
AI fix for that
No.
where you can just have their eyes?
You can't fix it. No, you can't fix that.
Here comes Giggles.
There it is, finally.
Okay.
Ta-da.
I could go. Bye.
What's up, Joe? What do you know? What's up, Dom?
Now you're sounding like Paul.
Just
Good
got
evening.
back from a Broadway show.
See?
Just got
See what you started?
back from a Broadway show.
Started Paul with all that goofy old man shit. Here he goes.
How'd work go today, TJ?
It was all right. It's slow on the weekends. Like nobody really comes on the weekends.
Mm.
We had to take down price tags this morning, and not price tags, but all like the sales tags and stuff like that.
Sales
And that was
tags.
like pretty much it. Yeah.
The sale ended Friday. Friday, is that what it did?
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
You would think if you don't get a lot of sales on the weekend, you'd leave them damn things up until Monday.
Well, they only go through like a certain amount of time. Like it only went through like they're putting the new ones up tonight, so I think the new ones are good through probably next Saturday, I think. Yeah. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Is it hot down there, TJ?
It's always hot in Florida.
Yeah, it's always hot in Florida, but today wasn't too bad. Right now, let's see now. 83 feels like 90.
Okay,
83, that sounds
it's
good.
88 degrees here.
Oh,
I'll take that.
yeah, not too bad. What's the temperature in Australia, Dom?
In my area, it's 38 Fahrenheit.
Oh, okay.
He's
I
south
guess
of the equator, TJ, you know, so
Yeah,
So
this is
So
he's
3
coming into
degrees
his
Celsius for
winter.
the other people playing at home.
I can never understand like Celsius. Like, is that like, because you always have a hoodie on, so I'm thinking it's cold. It's cold in Australia right now.
It
Yeah,
is.
do you know what 38 Fahrenheit is?
Or Fahrenheit. That's what I don't know. I guess Fahrenheit's on the cool side, I guess.
Yeah,
Fahrenheit is
your
what
number
we
gets-
got.
It's our
Yeah.
temperature. Can you imagine it being 38 degrees in Florida right now?
Oh no, not really. No.
Yeah,
Exactly.
okay.
The closer the number gets to 32,
That's funny. I
yeah,
don't know,
the
like
closer the number gets to 32,
Celsius
that's
and
how
Fahrenheit.
cold it is.
Like, it's kind of hard for me to to.
We know that's normal.
I'm
TJ's being normal,
doing the numbers
Dominic.
in Fahrenheit for you.
Like Fahrenheit and Celsius is, I don't know. It's like,
Well,
Celsius
here in
hot
the
or
States,
cold?
we talk Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I'm talking Fahrenheit for you.
yeah.
And
I'm
and
talking your
Dom is
temperature numbers.
Dom is helping you out by not telling you in Celsius. He's telling you in Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Okay.
So 38.
38.
That's
that's-
just
I guess-
that's just 6 degrees above freezing.
That's
Oh,
3.
gotcha.
3
So that-
Celsius, which is 6 degrees above 6 degrees Fahrenheit above freezing.
Oh, yeah. So that's pretty cold then.
Yeah.
Oh.
TJ be out in the yard even if it was just leaves doing snow angels, you know.
Yeah, we're doing snow angels. What's up, big brother Jim? How are you?
Hey Jim, welcome.
Yeah, it was raining earlier today when
I
was at work. It was like it rained and then it stopped. It was like a short little rain.
It's the little coastal rain moved through.
Yeah. You print anything lately, Joe?
Yeah, cookie cutters.
Oh, did you?
My daughter, she wanted some. She just picked them up.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, she's gonna do some cookies, and it's gonna be school type. Like one's a school bus, schoolhouse, a pelican, an apple. What's the other one? Fleur de lis.
Oh, okay.
So this kid, he's number 39, right? On this picture. His old number was 89. So when he came over, he put 89 on the thing. But he's wearing 39. That's his new number.
What made him go from 39 to 80 or 89 to 39?
Well, the coach changed numbers.
Oh.
So it's just the bottom line. The coach changed the numbers. He put down the number he used to have. Like, come on, kid. You know?
Yeah. Like, does the coach, like, does he change the players' numbers like every
No.
year or something, or?
Well, every year, most of them keep their same numbers that they've been playing with over the years, unless they move into a number a senior had or somebody had, you know.
Oh, gotcha.
But most of them wear, like one guy that's got number 11. He's worn for 4 years.
Mm.
But it's just aggravating that it just makes it harder for me.
Yeah. It's like, man, why can't they just have the same number? Why they got to change it now?
65 and 68. Now I can start making these pictures.
Huh,
Hey, I didn't yawn once, Jim. So it's Paul that's doing all the yawning, not me.
Yep. I actually think I'm gonna do the headshots first. Get those over with. 'Cause
Oh,
Those
there you go.
those are ready. And tomorrow I'll just do the other ones.
Yeah, just do the headshots first. You'll be all right.
If I get the headshots finished early tonight, then I'll do the team pictures. Because the team pictures
Yeah.
are easy too. But I don't feel like going through all these extras right now.
Yeah.
Let's see how I'm gonna do the headshots. I'm gonna do them last year.
Leave the area immediately.
We're here in response to a distress call.
Don't wait for assistance.
Although one of your people are dead. Recovery house sick bay. He's in no condition to be transported. Proceed with
I did them with a stadium background. I want to do stadium background this time.
There were too many of them. I masked my life signs so they couldn't detect me. While hunters walked and died, you're now even on the nearest Still respects ability to maintain those systems. The three erosion died because of your incompetence and cowardice.
What about the holograms? Were they deleted?
Only transfer their programs.
Where?
Listen. Quick power.
You fly some ships this morning, Paul?
Yep, 4 so far.
Oh, nice.
Good to hear.
I'm tracking another one that's coming up bound. It's about an hour south of me. So do you work tomorrow, TJ?
Yeah, I
No.
come in. I go in at 1 tomorrow.
Thought you said you're off Sunday.
No, well, it just depends. Like sometimes I'm off, sometimes I'm working. So
Yeah, the other
Well,
day I thought
Mark-
you said you were gonna be off Sunday.
no, I work tomorrow. I wish I was off.
Well, then
once
who-
in a
but
once in a blue.
you getting paid to be there, TJ. Why are you wishing you were off?
Well,
It's not like
sometimes
you got anything else to do.
Yeah, I know. I mean, sometimes I'm off on a Sunday. It just depends. Like once in a blue Sunday, I'll be off. On a blue Sunday.
Oh,
The name of the song is Blue Monday.
Yeah, Blue Monday. What's up, Mark? How are you?
I'm okay, thanks. TJ, Paul, Dominic, Joe.
Hey, what's up?
TJ is here. TJ is in the building. Or should I say in my little box right here?
in the little box, yeah. Oh goodness. How's Boone doing?
Boone is being right now. He's down here on the floor sleeping. Let me see if I can get a picture of him.
Oh, he's just chilling there. Did he just pee? Is he pee all over the place right there?
No, that's a symbol. It's a heart symbol.
Yeah, it's a heart. Yeah.
Oh, it looked like a big pee
I saw
spot.
that
I was like, holy.
He's calmed down quite considerably in the last
it
week or
looks like-
so.
Yeah, it looks like it. Man, that chopper video, Jim, that thing's something else.
No.
Logie, stop.
Yeah, that thing's pretty wild. That's like a whole nother version of FPV or something.
Stop.
What are they doing?
He's barking.
Yeah.
Somebody close the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, too small for what I want. It ain't gonna be too small. I'm gonna fix it.
Here comes David.
David is
Here
here in
comes
the
David.
house. David.
Hi, David.
Hey, everybody.
Was that?
Mark is so
evening.
happy to see you, David. He even inflected his voice as, "Oh, David."
No, not anything.
Bottom
Yeah.
bit. Start and it'll go to your comment.
Hey, Brenda, how are you?
Shut up, Joe.
Oh Lord help me. Like I need that too.
No.
Hey Laura.
They send comments to John.
Hey, how's your sick bird doing, David?
Which one?
Well, you had one that was down and out this last week.
Yeah, King Bobby
Oh.
passed away.
Oh, he did pass. Okay.
He's
Yeah,
out. Yeah.
Red button.
Yeah, passed on Tuesday. Had a funeral on Thursday.
Okay. How long did you have him?
Had him from egg until death for 12 years.
12 years. Okay. So you pretty much raised him right out of the egg, right?
Yeah.
I
Now-
think now.
Did he
I thought-
like get on your shoulder and stuff? And
No, because he was a zebra finch.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Zebra finches aren't usually cuddly and snuggly, are they?
No.
No.
Normally, the most you get from a zebra finch is me for many minutes, and that's about it.
Okay.
But he was still a big part of the family.
TJ, have you ever had any birds?
Well, my stepdad had a cockatiel one time. I've never had any pet birds myself.
Got a
So
wife.
Did the cockatiel bite you or what?
No, cockatiel was pretty cool. Like I held him one time.
He's got a wife. She used to be his bird.
Like sometimes, like I'd get him out of the cage and he would just fly off and be like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Did he have a quiff on his head?
I don't think so.
And he wasn't a cockatiel.
Oh wait, no, he was like the one had the it was like a light green and yellow color like this, like the one that's on the screen now. But like he had the little mohawk looking like little thing.
That's a quiff.
Oh yeah, that he did have that.
But he wouldn't have been green. He would have been blue or no, it wouldn't even be that. It'd be grey or yellow or white.
Yeah, he had the yellow feathers and then the orange like on his
the red cheek, the red little cheek patches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cockatiel.
Yeah. So wait, did you? Okay, so I was reading your post on Facebook about you went to the pet
Brenda.
shop and you got some bird advice from one of the guys.
No.
The way round.
Other
He
way
gave
around.
them advice.
I don't
the-
take. I only take bird advice from people that know what they're doing. That pet
Mhm.
shop does not know what they're doing.
Sup, Justin?
Justin, how's it going?
Shut up, Justin.
Was
Seriously.
that Laura?
No, that was on Mark's. I mean, seriously, Justin, just shut up. Just let her get a word in, Justin. Shut up.
Shut up, Justin.
Justin and his team, you, Mike. We should have taken Temu.
No, it's Timu.
Timu?
Temu.
Timu.
How,
Timu.
why? Wait, is he? Why is it not Emu?
TMU, yeah.
Could be.
Here we
Uh,
go. Away we
I've
go.
heard commentary in Australia, it's Timu.
If you watch the commercials, it says Temu, not Timu.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, they can't talk.
could be Timu.
There it is. But everybody says Timu. I've never heard anybody actually pronounce it as Temu except from the commercials.
IKEA. Nobody calls it IKEA
Because
like they want.
if you were thinking Temu, you would think it'd be TAMU, not TEMU.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
But everybody pronounces it the way it looks, Timu.
Yeah, that'd be Tamu.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. If you could spell it right, we'll be all right.
It'd either have to have AE or AY to be Tamu.
She won't get the bike, but the big one.
Hmm.
Started watching Fubar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Fubar, yeah.
It's not bad, actually.
Yeah.
So, TJ, what actually happened is the other day when I went to the pet shop, they had their birds in a weird order. So, like, the bigger birds were right next to the little birds, and the little birds were getting scared and so on. So I advised them, they need to move them around and move the birds away from the reptiles and stuff like that. And they did that, and it was really good to see that they'd actually listened. The only downside was they hadn't fed the birds, they hadn't filled up the food bowls, and the ringneck parakeets, they were sat in the center of the thing, so no matter which way they went, there was going to be humans. And with the shop being busy, people walking around in circles, the birds are just going round and round and getting stressed. So I told them they need to put them up against the wall.
So basically, you were kind of running in the pet shop for a little bit.
I just give them some advice, and they followed it. And
okay.
Hopefully, they'll make the birds a little bit better until they're
because like I don't know. I guess animals need to be moved around every once in a while because you don't want them to be seeing the same shit every day. It's like, man, this is kind of boring staring at the same walls every day.
Well, most pet shops aren't filled with animal experts anyway. It's just people they hire off the street to work there like any other store.
Yeah.
You might have one person maybe that is very knowledgeable, but
the thing was, the actual owner was in today, and he was like, I'm the one that took the bird in, Pickle. And I was like, okay. And he went, it's so aggressive. And he went, how are you coping with it? And I went, it's not got a bad bone in its body. It sits on my shoulder. It laughs, it jokes, it does random things. It screams at you and it just wants to play. Yeah, chucks water on you.
Looks your eyebrow
on Laura.
What's your eyebrows? What?
Yeah. You didn't see that, did you, Paul, yesterday?
No.
Pickle had Laura said Pickle wanted a drink of water, but he was sat on top of her head. And I offered him the bowl of water, and he grabbed the bowl of water and tipped it over her head.
Yeah.
You saw that yesterday.
Yeah, you were here.
Paul was away when I showered.
I was away doing a shift.
Oh.
Yeah, so Laura got absolutely soaked.
She
Down
got
the
soaked.
front to down the back.
What did she say to the bird?
Not much, because the bird had flown off laughing.
Laura,
Oh, it
Laura
was
had that-
laughing?
He's got the most cutest of laughs. He just goes, ha 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 ha
Hey,
Laura
I have a
Laura
TJ
looked-
laugh.
Laura looked quite pissed. She had that pissed look on her face.
Yes.
Hey,
She was pointing at it like this motherfucker right here.
Yeah. I'll get my revenge.
so
Yeah.
saw a post on Facebook this afternoon. Hodges has bought himself a new van.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bloody hell. Hello, you two. Rio and Bluey are not happy with the new bird.
Why is that?
Because he's getting all the attention.
Well, no,
yeah,
because they all
true.
get the same attention. It's just that they have to squeeze in a little bit less attention now because there's another bird to fit in.
Yeah.
And the new bird thinks, hey, look, football. I'm having that. And they're like, can I have a fucking football? Get out of the cage.
Is he bigger than the Conyos?
Just slightly.
Hmm.
He probably, the problem is he hasn't got a bad bone in his body, so he doesn't know what the hell's going on. And you know what Rio's like with his feet, running around kicking the shit out of people or birds. Rio just went up to him and kicked him one. It was like, yep, that'll do it.
So the birds can kick each other?
Only Rio. It's a on these Conyos, the ones with the red chest, it's a trait that they have. All of them tend to kick out like kung fu kick. Where Bluey, with it's the same bird but a different color, he doesn't have that trait. He can't do it. No. You know what? Pissing me off, you little fucking moth. Come back out from behind that unit and I'll fucking kill you, you little shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. How did you get away from that? Right. One gone. You know what we need? Good rainstorm.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Rain this afternoon for about 10 seconds.
No, we need a good one here. Just to get rid of the.
That's it. It was supposed to be on its way down from Scotland. It either went round us or it disappeared before it got here. We're only going to get up to 28 this week.
Oh, good for you. We're now getting up to 35.
Nice.
It's going to be 21 tomorrow, 23. Is it 25 on Monday? 28 on Tuesday, 27 on Wednesday.
Yeah.
24 on Thursday, then back down to 23 for a few days.
We've got
Okay,
29. We've got 29 feels like 32 Monday, 31 feels like 37 on Tuesday, and then it's supposed to be 35 feels like 37, 35 feels like 37, then back down to 28 for a couple of days.
It's 2 degrees Celsius here and feels like minus
Oh,
one.
shut up.
One.
Then that cold weather back here.
Yeah.
We'll
19,
gladly-
19, 16, 16.
We'll take that cold weather off
18.
you.
We've got a couple of 19s coming up.
Yeah, parts of Australia got a really good snowstorm, didn't they?
Yeah. That's north of me.
Was it East
Had a
Australia?
snowstorm?
Yeah. Apparently it was a rare snowstorm for the area.
Yeah, it was trying to think. Southeast New South Wales.
Did it accumulate, Dominic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got buried
But
in
this
it.
is our snow season.
Well, I don't know, because this was supposed to be an area that's not seen snow for over 40 years.
Yeah. It's just a bit north of that. North of the snowfields.
All right. Yeah, did you wake up? What if they woke up and went, so that's what the Christmas card picture's about?
Yeah.
I would imagine there was a lot of people out taking pictures of that.
So much for
do
global
you think,
warming.
Dominic, did anybody fly the snow or no?
I don't know.
I haven't seen anything.
No.
I just seen the local news.
Well, Lions are playing again tonight, aren't they?
Mhm.
No. They only played one last night.
They played last night.
Might be a replay.
Paul said the game was abandoned.
Oh no.
Wait, the game was abandoned.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
about
stopped it.
16 minutes into the fourth quarter, they one of the players got severely injured, and they had the ambulance on the field and everything, and they called the game.
Paul, 16 minutes into the fourth quarter, game would have been over.
Yeah.
So,
Well, what they did was, at about 18 minutes, Joe, the coach of the other team just had them snap the ball, and they stood there and held the ball for a long time, till finally the authorities called it.
18
so
18 minutes of the second half, so that would have put it.
But what they're going to do? Just play the rest of the game or replay the whole
12,
game?
12
No,
minutes
they're not gonna
before
play
the
it.
end of the game.
No, because it's a preseason game, they're not going to play another.
Yeah. It's not a counting game in any way. It's just practice.
The guy got smacked in the head pretty good.
He's fine.
Yeah, we just play on. The stretcher comes out, they take the player off, and they add time onto the.
Well, they
the
ended up
quarter.
Dominic having to
ambulance.
strap him to the board, strap
Yep.
him to
Stretcher.
everything, and they had braces on him and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens here.
We've had football players. We've had football players that have literally died on the pitch, and they just pick them up, take them off, and carry on.
Oh, really?
No, they just some of
All
them
right,
lose
they-
consciousness. They bring the trolley out.
So at the moment, the Texans are playing the Vikings, and they are.
Bring the trolley out, put them on, go, come on to the recycling bin.
Yeah.
They've got about 5 seconds left of the third quarter, and the Vikings are winning
So the
13.
Vikings are
7.
winning.
Yeah, they're beating the Texans 13-7.
Yeah, but the NFL tends to be overcautious anyway because of the amount of money they spend on those players.
But tomorrow,
They spend a lot of money on soccer players, football players.
Saints play tomorrow.
I mean, your smallest contract
one, Russell.
in the NFL is like 400,000 or 500,000. That's just a no-name player.
Maybe the friends of easy.
Pittsburgh and Jacks. Dallas and Raiders.
Hey, Russell.
Yeah, don't worry, Russell. Once they start wearing skirts, Justin will be interested.
Tennessee versus Tampa Bay. Kansas City versus
in that.
Arizona.
Could be two.
Oh, actually, no, their base contract now in 2025
Is
is
that
800.
you're not bringing me the one for bed?
So
850,000 is the
You're
base.
nicking my duvet.
Denver versus
You're nicking my duvet.
Miami versus Chicago.
It's $840,000 as a base minimum
Base pay
contract
for NFL.
for any player. Yeah, for 2025 they've upped it. It used to be like 500,000 or 600,000.
Yeah, ours is about 250 for their rookies. 1.2 million is the highest paid player here.
According to this, New Orleans should be playing the Commanders
tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow.
And it says 9 p.m. on Saturday. Oh no, Sunday, August the 10th. Yes, tomorrow.
Yeah. We brought a player on today. He came on. He got fouled badly. He got up while still hobbling. Dived in on the player that fouled him. Got a yellow card and then had to be stretchered off.
The biggest contract so far of this is 10 years for $450 million.
Jesus.
10 years of $450 million.
For 10 years.
That isn't that's 450 a year or 450 for all 10 years.
For a 10-year contract.
Okay.
That's 45 a year.
million. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
but
that's
football's
nothing. That's nothing to snooze at for sure.
It's about,
That's-
about 900,000 a week.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole salary cap over here for one team.
Imagine getting like a $2 million paycheck every month.
That'd be great.
Yeah, and then crying when the tax office have gone, I'm having some of that.
I don't care. You wouldn't be sweating
Oh,
for payday if you're
they
making
can
that
have
much.
they can have 50% of it.
Like I said, you wouldn't be sweating for payday at that point. You wouldn't be worried about when payday come around. You haven't even spent half of what you got.
But
left
the
to
problem
pay
is,
yourself.
this is what's wrong with sports. You've got the likes of Morecambe Football Club that have been expelled from the football pyramid system because the owner won't sell and won't pay the players. So they've been kicked out, and their players are only on like a couple of grand a week. So they're now going to be struggling to pay the mortgages. And then you've got big players in the Premier League, they wouldn't even, their one wage would pay for Morecambe Football Club for 15 years.
Oh shit! Like Dominic said, that one contract alone would probably pay his football club for 5 years, for the entire team. Probably.
No, two, because the salary
Why
cap
do you
is
stick your
20
fingers
million.
up at me?
What is LAC? What's LAC? It's not the Commanders. They're Washington.
Los Angeles Chargers.
Chargers.
Right.
They were the San Diego Chargers.
Well, hold on. So your salary cap for the whole team is 20 million a year?
Yep.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So imagine that 450 million, how much that would fund your club.
Yeah.
That'd be a good 5-7 years easy. Probably longer
Yeah,
than that.
and it costs 100 million to run the club.
Yeah, so I think you get about 5-7 million or 5 to 7 years.
Yeah.
Just that one NFL contract.
And
You've got to fund. We've got 250 or so employees. You've got to fund that club through membership, merchandise. We do get handouts from the AFL, but that's only a dividend from the collective
TV
bargaining agreement for the
rights.
television rights.
Yeah.
Because they sold the rights for 3.4 billion to DAZN.
Yeah, I put the Sky Sports NFL on last night to watch the game, and got the Lions, the wrong Lions, the Lions versus Australia at rugby.
You got the British and Irish Lions.
Yeah.
How did
So
you
it
manage
looks-
that? Did you go on the wrong channel?
No, they were showing the rugby on Sky Sports NFL.
So it looks like Dallas is considered the most valuable team, estimated at a value of 10 billion.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys.
What's
don't
wrong,
know,
Dominic?
in
It'll
terms
be
of-
all right. It's okay. What's wrong?
I don't know what the score was. I know we beat them in the first match, I think.
Don't
Yeah.
cry. Don't cry.
No, I'm not. I'm not crying. It just got watery for a second. No, our biggest team would be Collingwood, because their brand is bigger than the other team.
Entire NFL is worth about 300 billion.
Ours would be, well, ours was as I said, the TV
You're the host,
rights.
Justin.
what
I'm going to go
makes
catch
the-
your ship.
No worries, Paul. We'll see you soon. Now, ours is to do with the television rights, and that's the collective bargaining agreement, which each player gets a small percentage of. And as I said, it was 3.4 billion when they put up the rights. And TV stations, one TV stations and two pay TV stations or cable stations, whatever you call it, they get their share as well.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, our new TV deal has gone a bit confusing, because now the championship is going to be on Sky Sports. Every midweek game will be shown, and something like 15 games each week on Sky. And once a month, ITV national broadcaster is going to be showing some of the games.
And that is fucking nuts.
If you're gonna, you was put in and you wanted to come out, so we've let you out and you've come up here and you're just gonna clean your beaks and go to sleep there.
So if you go by what the entire NFL was worth, and Elon's current net worth by Forbes list, he could buy the whole NFL league. It'd still be worth 123 billion. That's fucking nuts.
I'll give you a $5 for it, and then I'll shut it down. I'll teach you for picking up the ball with your hands. Be right back.
Just you're jealous.
Well, don't the Stickleys own a football team?
Yeah, I wish.
You still here, Paul? Go.
I'm going.
Oh,
I got everything on the charger. I was charging the controller.
Don't
Yeah, they were out of control. I'd have laughed.
Don't forget your memory card.
Did you miss me?
No.
No.
Hey, boom. Stay right there.
Rugby World Cup starts on the 22nd of August.
Hey, TJ, you want to see me getting pulled over by the cops?
Oh,
Yeah.
Watch.
That should be fun. 22nd of August, the first game of the Rugby World Cup is
Watch.
England versus America.
Police coming straight from the underground.
That's funny.
Ooh, that is a nasty division. England, Australia, America, and Samoa. Group B is Canada, Scotland, Wales, and Fiji. New Zealand should have an easy go through. New Zealand, Ireland, Japan, and Spain. France, Italy, South Africa, and Brazil. Only 16 teams in it.
TJ, stop eating then, crisp. Oh, I've got some good news. I've only got a level 5 kidney infection, not an acute infection.
Oh, tell him you want a cute one.
Well, if you'd wash it better, you wouldn't get an infection.
My kidney. How the hell do you have a kidney?
Are you kidding me?
Tell him you demand a cute one. You don't want an ugly one.
No, I don't want a level 5 acute one. Because that means almost certain death.
You want a cute level 5 one. Yeah, it's not good.
Just means I'm one antibiotic a day for life.
The fuck is that chat still up?
Oh.
His chat was still up.
Paul's from this morning. It randomly popped up on my thing. I was like, "What?"
Oh no.
Oh, it's starting to get nasty outside. Start storming here a little bit.
Where is it?
Yep. Tonight's my last night of staying up late. And I gotta go to bed early tomorrow.
Oh, because school starts, doesn't it?
Back to school. Back to school.
Back to school. Prove to dad that I am not a fool.
Keep your day job.
I know. I know.
Gotta get all my shit together.
I got my lunch packed up. I got my shoes tied tight. I hope I don't get in a fight.
Oh, Lord help me, TJ. You're getting like Paul now.
Now, TJ, you know when you come to a street crossing, you know the Pelican crossings, as we call them, the traffic lights.
Yeah.
Do you always copy what the like the green man or the red man? So red man says stay, green man says go.
We have the orange hand that says stop, and then the white man comes and says it's okay to cross. And he's doing like.
Oh, that's racist.
He's like this.
I'm about to say that.
And he's like walking and he's like this.
Right?
Wait, ours is actually a woman, and it looks like Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I may
funny.
have already shown this, but in the UK we take everything literally serious, right?
Yeah.
Because
Y'all seriously don't know how to make tea either.
normally you have this green, right? But on this crossing, they've got a green man stood on a push bike. So watch.
Where did it go?
Yep, you can't cross this road unless you've got a bike.
Yeah, I know. We've got bike crossings.
Right, try again. Shit. Right, so here you go. The man walks, but watch.
Well done.
Followed what the sign said.
Yeah.
God, that is a lot.
Wow.
Loud enough?
That was loud as shit.
It wasn't loud on
Turn
my
down my thing.
It was pretty low on my end.
We've got pelicans, then you've got toucans,
Is
and
it Sam the toucan?
what's
What
the
the hell?
one? There's another one as well where it's a horse crossing.
You got zebra crossings and pelican crossings.
No, you've got
The
more than that now.
What kind of crossings do you guys have?
We got lots of crossings.
It's either
Zebras
go
are-
or don't go. Who gives a fuck
Zeb-
what's going across?
Zebras are just the black and white stripes across the road.
Which
Yeah.
means all cars have to stop.
Yeah.
And pelican crossings are at traffic lights.
Well,
Where
they're
the pedestrian has to wait for the lights to change.
the traffic light controlled crossings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's
But-
traffic light controlled, the pedestrian has to wait for the lights to
Well,
say they can go.
The
If it's a
pelican,
zebra crossing, anyone can go whenever they want.
the pelican is pedestrians only. I think the toucan is pedestrians and cyclists.
Oh,
And then-
okay.
That's what
And
ours
then
looks- that's
there's
what ours-
another
that's what ours
one.
looks like right here.
There's another one that's pedestrians and horse riders.
Yeah, ours just says go or don't go. It don't matter what the fuck's crossing the road.
Yeah.
No, I don't have it.
Well, they're not at junctions. They can be on a straight road.
They can be halfway down the road.
Yeah.
Oh no, ours are always at intersections, crossings.
But you might not have an intersection where people want to cross.
Yeah, we just have a crossing at
Well-
specific times.
No, if you're on a highway, you don't want to be crossing. It's actually illegal to be on foot on a highway in most places.
No, they don't have it on a highway. Just on a street.
I
Yeah,
can't
our
say-
regular
I can't say
streets
I've ever
are
seen a zebra
highways.
crossing on the motorway.
We do have pedestrian crossings on dual carriageways though.
Yeah, but I've not
Yeah.
seen one on the motorway yet.
Yeah, they won't put them on the motorway. They do footbridges for motorways.
Yeah, they'll do that over here if you have to cross over a highway. They'll do a bridge going over it that you can walk up. Now they only do crossings at intersections. That's it. There might be ones randomly put not at intersections, but it's usually like if it's in front of a school or something, it's a school crossing. And when the kids push the buttons, the lights immediately come on and everybody has to stop.
Yeah. Push it, then at about 30 seconds later.
You know, in some they actually said that in some crossings that are actually timed and they're not those buttons on some of them don't actually work. They're just there so people don't go crazy standing there thinking that it's never going to change. It's like a psychological thing, apparently. They say in some places those buttons don't actually do anything. Because there is a couple lights in our area that they just automatically do the crossings, even if you don't push the button. They just cycle through with the lights. The only time you really have to watch an intersection when you're crossing, obviously that somebody's not paying attention that's coming through the intersection, but it's just the cars turning out of the other side.
Our crossings at junctions, if they're traffic light controlled, they operate all four lights, all four roads.
Yeah, they put all four roads on stop while it's called the pedestrian phase. Yeah.
And under the button on as Pelican Crossing, there should be a little round
knob that rotates.
Yeah, that rotates to tell the blind
people. Yep.
Oh, we've got a countdown clock on them.
No,
they piss me off.
It has a knurled knob so that you can feel it rotating when it's safe to cross.
Oh, I understand. Yeah. We've got those too.
Yeah, but
we've also got a countdown clock.
They don't countdown ones annoy me. It suddenly pops up and you start halfway across and it goes 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7. It's like you're not counting down in seconds, you fucker. You start having to run. Oh, we had a domestic punch up today in Pitsea. Man and woman proper started arguing with each other. And then she punched him in the chest, so he punched her in the face. So she then retaliated back, and then all hell broke loose. 9 people tried to break them up and ended up getting hurt. It was like, for fuck's sake.
That kind of sounds like something similar that happened here.
But the funny thing was, the ball, when they finished, everybody walked off in different directions. And then the police turned afterwards to go left. And that sounds about right.
Yeah, I was coming home from work one night and they had the entryway to the complex all taped off and shit. I was like, what the fuck? And so I looked it up online the next day. Apparently there was a domestic violence thing, but there was guns involved. So I think the guy shot his girlfriend or whatever and then pulled a gun on himself. Like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on?
That's not even a domestic at that point. That's just a murder-suicide.
Yeah.
That's way far beyond domestic.
Yeah.
That's the problem with domestic abuse. It often leads to injuries that can be life-threatening.
Well, see, that's why a lot of states over here, because in a lot of states, the victim used to have to want to press charges before the cops could do anything. But
Yeah,
now
now they don't.
now states say no. If there's any visible injuries on either party, you're both going to fucking jail, and it's getting reported. And then some states now will automatically step in after the second time and permanently separate you because of that. Because there's just been too many cases back in the day where, the cops couldn't charge somebody because the spouse kept saying no, no, no. And they had to, their hands were tied by the law.
Over here, the law needs to
Right.
be changed to allow them to split people up if it becomes that to the stage where one of them's going to get hurt.
Because over here, what the courts will do is they'll put a no contact order between the two parties, and neither one of them are allowed to contact each other or anything. They can't be within a certain feet of each other, and they can't call each other, nothing. And if either one of them violates it, they both go, they'll both end up going to jail, back to jail again.
Well, they do have them orders over here, but it has to be initiated by one of the parties involved.
Yeah. See, that's the way it used to be here. But a lot of states now have realized, there's too many instances of people, where the cops couldn't do nothing, their hands were tied. So now a lot of states have changed the laws now where they can intervene.
Yeah, they've changed it over here now. So if the police have enough evidence to say someone's been assaulted, then the police have the powers to go ahead and arrest and charge. But it's still pretty much, a situation. It's a hard situation, isn't it? If you love someone but they beat you, then it's hard to get out of.
Yeah, very few men or women. I mean, it's kind of more rare with men, but
it's not.
I mean,
no, it's not. No, I've learned a lot since starting this charity thing. The amount of men that are victim to domestic abuse but won't admit to it because of the image.
Oh, I'm sure the numbers are higher, but you can only go by what's reported. I mean,
yeah,
that's what I'm going by is what was reported. It's far less than women. But like I said, here, that's I don't know, because
the problem is though, there's more help for women. Over here now, they've only recently started the
that's 100%.
for gays and trans and all that. It's only just recently, started a number for that.
Men have always been left out in the cold on shit like that.
Yeah,
that's a problem everywhere in every country.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, we've treated women badly for centuries and centuries, haven't we? So,
well, I mean, technically, the men are the enforcers.
Well,
because if you look at, they are. If all the men so take for example, right? And what I'm saying by that argument is, if every man in the U.S. decided tomorrow women had no rights anymore, what are the women going to do? They wouldn't be able to do anything about it. Look at it historically. Men have always been the enforcers of law, military.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be that way.
But that's just the natural way that things have always worked, though.
No, but that's the thing. That's over. Them days are gone.
Why is that over?
No, it's not.
Because technically the Bible says that's the way it's supposed to be.
No. We're not going from a religious standpoint. We're going from a societal standpoint.
Religion.
From a societal standpoint.
Just telling you.
If every man in the U.S. decided tomorrow we're not going to do any work anymore on infrastructure or anything else, the country would fall apart within months.
And if every woman did that, then the country would fall apart.
But it also says don't provoke your spouse or your children to wrath and all of that, so you don't abuse them.
I'm saying men have always naturally been the enforcers. Like there's countries today where women have no rights because the men in that country don't afford them those rights.
Yes,
that they should be afforded.
That way.
Just like rights don't technically, that's not really nothing that exists. It's just a manifestation that we create and say we
Mhm.
have these rights. And as a collective in this country, we all agree to that.
Well, like I said, it shouldn't be that way, and it should never. I hope for God it never goes back that way.
Mhm.
I'm saying it's still that way technically.
It's that way in some
It
places.
hasn't changed ever. It's always been that way. Like I said, it's just in the US or in England, you guys have decided as a collective in England that women have the same rights as men, same as here.
Yep.
But if tomorrow in England, all you men decided, you know what, they're not going to have any more rights anymore, they technically wouldn't be able to stop you guys.
Yeah,
Go
but
to
not
Iran
all,
and see what
the
it's
good
like.
news is not all men would do that.
No, I'm just saying from a hypothetical standpoint. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that's what would happen.
I understand where you're coming from.
And like I said, there's examples of modern modern times now where that is the case in Eastern countries versus Western countries. We've afforded our women the same rights as us, where they have not.
Yeah, but times are changing. There's a lot of them countries now that are opening up to women. You know, like Saudi Arabia have opened up to women driving.
Oh yeah, and that's more or less too because they're trying to get more Westerners to come in there,
Oh,
and
Yeah.
they
not
want to
just
be
that.
more progressive as far as Western values go.
Yeah, it just takes time. You
There's
know,
not very
Well,
many.
got the money.
we're far more advanced than they are.
There's a lot of a lot of Middle Eastern countries where a woman couldn't walk around in a bikini, but now
Yeah.
in the United Arab Emirates, the EU, all
Only in-
those countries
Yeah, but
now
them countries-
vacationers can do that at the resorts and all that.
Yes, but you have to get a vacation card that allows you to. You know, it's like drinking over there. You now got to have a special I think it's a non-citizen card to say that you're a holidaymaker and you can drink to anything. But to me, you know, if a country has a set of rules, you should follow them. Don't have to agree with them.
Well, you just don't go there if you don't agree with them. I mean, because then you're just kind of setting yourself up to possibly,
Mhm.
do something that you shouldn't do. I mean, if I was going to go to a country where women had barely any rights, I wouldn't want to take my daughters and my wife there,
Yeah.
which means I wouldn't
Exactly.
want to go there. And like I said, and you're totally right. A lot of those Arab countries that have become really rich in oil and have modernized, they're starting to open up more to women's rights and all that because Westerners aren't going to want to go spend money over there, millions of dollars on vacations and everything, if their wives can't be with them and they don't have to be covered and everything else.
Yeah.
They kind of almost are forced to. I mean, there are a lot of those Arab countries, like I said, the Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, all those countries, Qatar, they're all becoming vacation spots. That's what they're kind of building their infrastructure
Well,
out for.
a lot of it actually came around from the World Cup of football, or as you guys call it, soccer. When that gate went over there to the Middle East, it opened up to when they were starting to see, women football fans jumping up and down in the stands and enjoying themselves and stuff, and being also afforded that, it sort of opened a lot of doors for them.
Mm.
I just don't see any point of trying to control a woman or a man.
I mean, even the Taliban now in Afghanistan are trying to become more touristy now. Like, they've gotten less violent than they were 20 years ago. They're almost completely, I won't say completely, have changed.
No, but they've gone back on a lot of the women's stuff, haven't they?
Oh, yeah, that they have, yes.
I must admit, David, I think you're quite right there. I don't think you've got a cat in hell's chance of controlling Laura.
We know that's it. That's why she told him She told him that she's agree. She's agree. Yeah.
Mhm.
You guys have little faith. I have my trained minions. Now, right, Bluey.
Boy, you better hope she don't hear that.
Oh, she knows. She got taught last night.
Mhm.
You mess with David, you mess with Pickle. Have some water. Next time, it'll be jam.
No, you can't waste jam.
You can. Can't waste peanut butter.
Exactly.
Kate brought me a jar of jam yesterday, and I have never ever heard of this jam or any jam being called plum butter.
Tomorrow in Port Huron, there will
I
be
have
no-
heard
It's
it.
an interesting one.
It is just plum jam, but it's called plum butter for some
Yeah,
reason.
I've heard of it.
Okay.
Plum butter.
What
does that
brand is
have-
it?
No, it doesn't
that-
have butter in it.
No, does it
Yeah.
have a brand on it though, like Tiptree or something?
Oh God, I can't remember now. I'd have to go and have a look.
Because Tiptree jams normally have them sort of names.
Mm. We eat from Droylsden. We should always buy Robertson's.
You're from Manchester. You should always buy Tesco's Value.
No, Robertson's Jam Factory used to be in Droylsden until they knocked it down and built a housing estate.
Oh, that's it. Now they've vacated. You have to move.
Because I think they do make a whipped butter that has jam in it.
Yeah.
No,
And it's like spreadable. It's got
this
what kind
this
of
is really just jam.
yeah, I don't know why they would call it that then.
Mm.
Because they think
Yeah.
it's more yuppie.
And by the way, your what we call jam is what you guys call jelly.
Hmm.
No, what they call jam is what we call jam. Their jelly, their jelly just doesn't have any seeds in it. It's just pure fruit.
I thought the jam was jelly.
No,
It is.
jelly is just a seedless jam that is fruit.
Yeah, but we have
kind of
seedless
has it kind of has a jello consistency.
Yeah.
Jelly.
It's got no fruit, no bits of fruit in it, and no it's just smooth.
I'm sorry, but if your strawberry jam doesn't have big chunky strawberries in it,
I know.
Yep.
Not right.
I'd agree.
That's
But
our
they
preserves.
They can get yeah, that's it. They call their jams preserves.
Preserves, yeah.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause if you-
we refer to them as preserves, but that's just a collective name for them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you took a spoonful of jelly and set it on a plate and a spoonful of jello and put it next to it, it would almost look like the same.
Yeah, one
Like, and it would
wobbles.
feel, yeah, it would feel almost the same too, like the consistency of it.
They have started calling some of the seedless jams jelly over here as well now.
they better pack it
About
in.
time.
And then we have peanut butter and jelly mix too. You can buy,
Oh yeah, you can get
Or-
that. Over.
Oh,
Yeah.
yuck.
or
You can actually get it
it's-
over here, and it actually isn't that bad. As an American product, I would say it's not that bad. In fact, I would
Yeah.
actually go and say it's quite good.
Then a name brand over here that was really popular for that, I think, was Goobers. Was the name of it?
Yeah, that's the one
The-
that's selling over here. Goobers.
Yeah,
Goobers.
they're the ones that started the whole jelly and peanut butter mix.
A good old-
Yeah, because I thought it was quite funny where somebody got into our Audi and where it said peanut butter and jelly, yeah, somebody had put stickers over it saying jam.
Hey, TJ.
Yo.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
Yeah, you gotta go, TJ, you gotta go get the suit on.
I
And
haven't
get some
seen,
wrappers.
I don't have a banana suit.
I haven't
Ah,
seen peanut butter and jelly, but I have seen peanut butter and Marmite. Yay!
Oh,
pack it in.
no, thanks. I just don't like peanut butter in general.
Can somebody kick the guy off, the bald guy off in the middle?
I was thinking about that just now. You gotta go.
You gotta. What do you mean you can't? You don't like peanut butter?
So this
Right,
is
no,
the
no,
brand.
no, come on. Can we get him off? That's insulting.
So this is the brand
Thanks, Justin.
Goobers right here. That's the one that got connects. The other brands do it too, but they were the ones that Smuckers. Yeah, so it was made by Smuckers. It's called Goobers.
That's
We've
exactly what they had in our Audi.
We've got a aeroplane jelly. It's
Well, you want
Wow, they
Crystal.
sell American products over there?
that's a German name.
yeah.
And Aldi's a German
Wait,
supermarket.
Smuckers? Hold on.
Don't
Yeah, I
Yes,
wonder-
don't mention the war.
Let me see if
Our
Smuckers
Audi
is
has
a
got
German.
a small American section now.
Mm,
I wonder if Smuckers is a German brand or if it's just a German name that American company uses.
sounds
Well-
German.
Goobers is definitely German.
Yeah, that sounds German.
No, Smuckers is not a German brand. It's an American company, the J.M. Smuckers Company, headquartered in Orville, Ohio. So I'm
Smucking.
surprised that your Aldi sells that because over here they sell nothing but German products in their store.
Yeah, they.
Oh no,
Yeah,
our
they're
Audis
German.
have started selling a lot more branded products as well. You can actually get Kellogg's cornflakes in there now.
Oh no.
Because Sarah came to me one day, she goes, they have all these weird brands in there, so because it's a German grocery store, it's all German stuff.
Yeah, those Germans.
It's very rarely German over here.
I think the only thing that they get American is like the cold stuff, like milk and eggs and stuff like that, because
Oh.
obviously they're not going to ship that all the way from Germany.
Mm.
Well, that's strange because a lot of our Audi stuff is British. It's just
But, like-
Audi branded.
Yeah.
But like if you buy like ketchup or mustard or anything like that, it's usually like a German branded.
Ours is just Audi.
Well, at least last time
Audi-
I was in
Audi
there, I don't
ketchup.
know.
No, you
Oh.
can buy Branston pickles in Aldi.
I haven't
that's-
been in there in a long time, so
Oh, that's the other company they use, isn't it? Brantons or something.
Brampton. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't been in Aldi's in a long time, so they may have
Mm.
changed it since then. I don't know if they're still selling just.
The
All
centre
their
of
own
ours
stuff.
have gone absolute shit over here though. It's all crap. now.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
It-
tiny
it-
over here
It looks
though.
like they've just been to a car boot sale and just gathered it all up and just chucked it in the centre
It
aisle.
seems that way over here, yeah. The one near me does.
Those grocery stores are tiny over here. They're like
Lidl-
a little bit.
Yeah,
up
the
two
little
gas
centre aisle not
stations.
too bad. Do you have Lidl over there, Dominic?
We had one shop. It lasted 7 months and then they walked off.
Yeah, Lidl over here sells a lot of branded stuff, but its centre aisle is pretty much decent.
Yeah, it just never got any traction over here.
They're opening up everywhere over here.
Mm.
Well, I'm kind of wondering because you guys don't even get a lot of American stores over there, like Walmart and stuff like that. I'm
No,
wondering if
not
it's
Walmart.
because
No, whoa,
I'm wondering-
whoa. We did have Walmart. That was Asda, but they sold it back out.
no, but what I'm saying is like I'm wondering if it's because Australia doesn't really have that huge of a population either.
That
Like
could
you
be another
guys
thing.
have, I mean, they only have like what 28 or 29 million people in the whole country. That's not very many.
That's just kangaroos.
Yeah, but
So-
yeah.
But I'm saying companies would
but
have
the
to
funny
be
thing
more
is-
strategic.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know, we've got a huge continent and we can't fit any people on it.
But what I'm saying is, I bet companies are a lot more strategic going into Australia than they would be
Oh,
like
definitely.
England or one of the
Yeah.
European
I think-
countries.
And we need to speak to the king and see if we can ship a few people from over here over.
Yeah, we need a few
Yeah.
more people from you
The
then.
prisoners prison's getting a little full over there.
Yeah, just a little.
Seekers.
That's what Australia needs to do. They just need to set up a big old Alcatraz in the middle of the country and
Yeah,
start taking in other countries' prisoners for money.
yeah. We'll be the crocodile Alcatraz then.
You wouldn't even have to just be desert Alcatraz because they ain't shit for like 500 miles. They wouldn't be able to go nowhere.
Exactly. In the middle of Alice Springs.
Probably you wouldn't even have to
Oh,
have
yeah,
a damn
that'd be
fence
great,
around
wouldn't
the damn property.
You're tunnel your way out, and there's a kangaroo waiting for you. Oh, get
Yeah.
back.
Well, I'm saying if you went right in the middle of Australia, you probably wouldn't even have to put a fence around the damn prison because if somebody got out and started walking, I mean, there would just be no way they would survive. I mean, there would be a slim chance in hell that they would actually make it to anywhere.
There's only one slight problem.
Especially on another ball plane.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
have another problem. How do you get them there, right? And who's staffing it?
Yeah.
And how do you
Well-
staff it there and back?
Well, I know here in the U.S., if they built well, I guess they would build a town around it for all the staff that work there. Probably was what would end up happening.
So then your prisoners would escape into the town and overtake the town, kill the guards, take the cars, and off they go. They're out.
Huh?
Sounds like Alice Springs.
Or you make it where there is no cars and you have to come in by plane. Just don't build any roads out to it.
Just parachute them in.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
If your parachute doesn't open, don't worry. It's tomorrow's lunch.
Mhm.
I mean, because sometimes natural barriers is all you need for something like that. And they just wouldn't make it. It'd be impossible if something's, nearest civilization's 500 miles away and they break out, they wouldn't be able to carry enough water and food to even make that trip. I mean, there might be one person out of a million that would break out that would probably be able to survive. And it'd be one of those stories you'd hear about, but it'd probably be a very impossible task.
Yeah, Ned Kelly.
No, it'd be that one person that actually catches an Uber going past.
Mm. I don't think in the middle of Alice Springs I'd have that.
But you don't have the Uber plane where they drunk guys at the. Oh no, sorry, I've been watching too much Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah.
I love that bit. Where's the pilot? And they point to him. He's at the bar, pissed out of his head.
I mean, that's like
You just have to
Alcatraz.
sober him up.
I mean, that's like Alcatraz. I mean, they did have fences around the island, but your chances of actually swimming that canal and making it to the shore was almost impossible. Not only is that water infested with sharks, but it's got some of the worst currents in the country that will just drag you out into the ocean and kill you.
Yeah, don't worry about the currents. We'll just fill it with sultanas and get across.
I mean, the one group of guys that broke out of there, what was his name? Frank something. It was a guy that was in prison there and he had like that really high Q. They made the movie Alcatraz after it.
Yeah.
With what was his name? Can't think of his name that starred in it. But
Kick from Alcatraz.
But that's the thing though, is like those guys, they never know they never did find them, but there was never any proof that they made it to shore because nobody ever saw them again. You think somebody would have ran across them at some point.
Oh, that was supposed to be the Birdman.
What was his name?
Yeah, the Birdman of Alcatraz.
Yeah.
So I got out. I befriended a load of parrots and said, lift me out of here.
Yeah, it was Clint Eastwood, and the guy's name was Frank Morris.
Yeah.
And apparently that Frank Morris guy was very intelligent. They said he had a really high IQ. Granted, he
I
was in
watched
prison,
a couple
so
of documentaries on him.
but apparently, yeah, I mean, but having an IQ and he ended up in prison, so that's kind of weird, you know. You wouldn't think somebody with an high IQ would end up in prison, but I guess just having an IQ don't make you have common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what was the film Papillon? Alcatraz.
The which
I
film?
remember.
Papillon.
I don't
Right.
know. The
So
only
yes, three
Oh,
people escaped from Alcatraz.
Would probably have said Papillon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
French for butterfly.
French word for butterfly, yes.
Yeah. So there was three people that escaped from Alcatraz in 1962. Frank Morris and brothers John and Clarence Anglin. They managed to escape the maximum security prison. They did not, however, confirm their survival after the escape, and their bodies were never recovered.
Yeah, but they did find all the shit that they used to get across the water.
Yeah.
But they, like I said, and there was actually a fourth guy, but he chickened out at the last minute and
Yeah.
then ended up going with them. But yeah, they've actually built rafts. They got a bunch of raincoats from the work areas that the prisoners worked in. And then they got a bunch of cement glue and everything. Like the movie pretty much tells you what they did to get out. And they built like mannequin heads, paper mache mannequin heads to put in their beds and everything. They're pretty strategic about it. Like even the vents on the walls that they were digging around to get through, they built paper mache vents to put on the wall so it looked like the vent was
The
there.
Papillon wasn't.
But the only two Alcatraz movies I remember was that one and the one with Sean Connery and
The Rock.
The Rock, yeah. But that didn't have nothing to do with the actual prison itself. It was just those military guys staged up there. They were pissed off at the military for not giving benefits to veterans. Yeah, that was a good movie, The Rock.
Okay.
So the new law that they're hoping to bring in will be all foreign criminals will face immediate deportation after receiving a custodial sentence under new plans, but it'll be up to the receiving country if that person has to serve their time over there or are free to walk. So some prisoners might end up going back to the country and getting away with it.
Which country are you talking about?
All countries. So even if you was an American, you commit a crime over here, you'll be deported and never allowed back in the UK.
Okay, so you're talking about this is the UK doing that.
Yeah. This
Okay.
is our new law they're on about bringing in.
I think that's what we should do, unless it's
I
like
think
a really.
I think all countries should do it. At the end of the day, if you go to some other country, like I said earlier, you're not going to follow their laws, the laws of their land that they voted in.
Yep.
Yeah, that they live by. Then, tough chitties. You're going home.
Yep.
Well, the one thing
that.
too, there's two things that I would take out of that, and one, if it was a really egregious crime like killing somebody, I would say keep them in prison, because, or you set up an agreement with the country that you're sending them back to that they have to put them in prison the minute they get
But
off.
that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
They will set that agreement up, but for some countries, they'll just be instantly deported, and it'll be up to them, that country, to think.
Jody.
Hey, Jody.
Yeah, because if you deport to some countries, they might not give a shit, and then that person gets to walk free the rest of their life.
Yeah. But the thing, why should we have to fund their existence?
Yeah.
Exactly.
that thing they were going on about the asylum seekers as well. They're going to start, or they were going on about doing Uber and Deliveroo because they were employing asylum seekers to deliver their food and stuff.
Yes.
Well, we had that same problem over here.
Seekers are not allowed to work.
Yeah, they've already started that law. That's come into force.
No, you've got to get
also,
the asylum seeker visa over here.
Yeah.
And they've brought in the new
5-7.
law now. If you come over by boat, you're going straight back over to France on a like-for-like swap. So we'll send the illegals back and they'll be banned from re-entering the UK for 6 years. And we will take in one legitimate asylum seeker.
Are we not sending them back via dinghy?
They should be, yeah.
I tell you what, though.
Bring the boats round and send them back on them.
Yeah, but the French police have now started doing their job because they're now actually going out and they're slicing the boats up so they can't float anywhere. You get
Good.
They show videos of all these people on this boat in shallow water, and somebody's calling the people, going, "Get on this boat, get on this boat," and then the police just walk out to it and just stab the boat, and it sinks, and they all have to get off and go back to land.
Well, the problem too with asylum seekers, especially over here, is like 95% of the people that claimed asylum, it was because of economic issues, and that's not considered a viable reason for asylum seeking.
You've got to be You've got to be fleeing persecution,
right? And most of the ones that over here that tried, that's the reason why they revoked a lot of people's asylum cases here, because they were only fleeing being poor.
Yeah,
it had nothing to do with their country.
So economic migrants you're talking about,
right? And
But
that's
like
not
I said,
a reason to come
but if
in.
you're an economic migrant, if you're coming over and you have a job already lined up, then that's fair enough. As long as that job will pay for you to be here, and you can't just go, "Well, I had a job, but I lost it after 2 days." Tough. You're going home. Yeah, you've got to.
Well, that's
get
pretty
that
much a
job.
work visa at that point.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They should have it where you've got to work here for 6 years, and if you've not worked here for full 6 years, you ain't getting no benefits. Simple as. Off your pot. Toodaloo.
Because the problem over here is people are employing them, and there's some that are good people that don't do nothing wrong except for the fact that they just came in illegally. That's their crime that they committed originally. But the problem is these companies take advantage of them. They pay them low wages, and then it undercuts. It actually takes away from Americans, or if you're in another country, it takes away from your local population.
But this is what I keep
people
saying
make that
over here.
argument. Oh, they don't want to do those jobs. No, it's because there is no jobs to do that, because you're paying somebody $3 an hour where you'd have to pay me $15 an hour to do the same job.
But that's one of the things I think they should bring in over here, because a lot of the landlords, they'll convert a house and one room can have 8 illegal immigrants in there, or eight asylum
that's crazy.
seekers. Yeah. I think if they brought a rule in over here where a minimum space guarantee, so for one person you must have X amount of space, for 2 people that must have X amount of space, I can guarantee you now, all these landlords would have to get rid of them all, and the problem would be pretty much stuffed because they'll have nowhere to go.
Well, and see, people try to make the argument over here too. Well, they pay taxes. Yeah, but the amount of stuff that they suck out of social programs like healthcare, food stamps, Medicare, all that stuff, the amount that they take from that is 3 times as much as they put in.
But should they be allowed that if they've not earned enough to pay into the system? That's what I'm saying. You know, it's like an 18-year-old here. They can't just leave school and go straight on to job seekers. They have to have earned so much and paid into the stamp system. You know, I was lucky because I did 12 years before someone decided to try and kill me.
But and I agree with the whole thing that they're doing now, where if you're not a citizen, you don't get benefits. You shouldn't be getting benefits.
I don't know.
That's money that we're paying for.
When I finished uni, I was on the dole for 18 months before I got a job.
Yeah, but they've changed it now. You can't do that.
And see, they've given people over here a good deal. They say you can take $1,000 and we'll buy you a plane ticket. You can go home, and then you have an opportunity to come back later legally. Or if you refuse, we just send you back and you get barred permanently. So it's not that bad. At least they're giving them money and a plane ticket.
Yeah,
they're offering it to them.
I think those that have a job though, and if they've not committed a crime, they should be afforded a bit of time, say 6 months, to get their shit in order. And
get their shit together.
Yeah, if they don't, then you see ya.
Well, see, and then the whole
you had your time.
Well, it's like the whole thing, like they say, farmers are hiring illegals and all that. The thing is, back in like, what was it, the 70s, I think we had a program. I don't know if it's still around. I don't think it is, but it was like a farming visa program, and we would bring people in from other countries to farm for so many months out of the year. They would make a bunch of money, and then they'd go back home. But they were getting paid legally. They were paying taxes legally, and they had paperwork. But that's if they want to do that, that's fine with that program, as long as people are abiding by it and going back when they're supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with setting up a program like that, because we used to have it back in like the 70s.
Well, yeah, that should be the case. That's how it should work.
It's just like in Saudi Arabia and Kuwait, they bus in Iraqis every day from Iraq to work jobs, and then they bus them back home at nighttime or at the end of the week, whatever it is. Like, they bring them in for so much time, and then they take them back. And they get to come in, make a bunch of money, go back to their families. Ones that live close to the border, they can come across every day and work, but they have to go back at the end of the day.
Wonder if Paul's catching this one as well. It's just coming
Yeah, I
through.
guarantee it. That little bitty old piece of shit.
Now, the only small boats he usually catches, maybe if it's a really nice sailboat or a yacht.
I'm not sure that's a small boat.
No, that looks like a yacht.
It's actual shipping. It's one of them.
Or that might be a cruise ship, one of them small cruise ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them small cruise ships, yeah. Because there's some really nice yachts that come down there that Paul's caught video of. There was that one that's really famous, and it has that solid gold fucking dog on the back of it.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Man, I told him, I said, I'll go out there and I just want a chunk of it. Break me off an ear or something.
Yeah.
I don't even want the whole fucking thing. Just break me off a chunk. That's why you saw one of those dog's ears off and jump over the side of the boat.
Yeah, I'm just here to trim the dog's nails.
Yeah,
exactly.
You take the ear off and find out it's just a fucking PLA printed fucking dog.
Because I think the owners of the boat were from the UK, and it was like a $80 million yacht. It was expensive. And apparently the gold dog they have on the back is a solid gold dog of their dog that they own, that they were really close with.
Yeah, no, but
passed away.
Justin, when you actually get on there, you cut the ear off and find out it's just a fucking 3D printed PLA fucking shit.
Any which way, I'm going over the side. I ain't sticking around. Fucking go right to the bottom.
That cruise ship's pretty much motoring, isn't it?
Although you grab an ear, it might better have some floaties, because you might sink right to the bottom trying to carry gold through the water.
That depends on whether it's going with the current or against the current.
Probably motoring.
If it's going with the current, it adds about 8 knots to its speed.
Well, that's definitely motoring. You can see the water coming off it. It's like, say ya.
You can go on that ship finder thing. It actually tells you the speed of the boats. That site that Paul uses.
Yeah.
I think most of the big ones, he said, I I think if you look on the site, they move at like 7 to 9 knots. The real big ones that he normally films. And then he likes to film the Coast Guard boats too when they come through there. I remember when he filmed that one boat somewhere on his channel. There's a Navy ship he filmed. I think it was like a destroyer or some shit, and they were bringing it down the river, and he was filming it with his drone, and the dude was following him with the 50 cal. You could see the guy following him with the gun on the side of the ship.
You know, one of these days they're gonna shoot it out the sky.
I honestly, I wouldn't fly any military vessels, whether they're Coast Guard or Navy. I'd stay
You're
the hell
not
away from them.
supposed to. According to the FAA, it's the TFR on them. You're not supposed to fly around them or near them within, I think it's 1,000 feet of them.
I mean, even at 1,000 feet, I wouldn't want to get near one of those. Like, I wouldn't get anywhere near one of them ships. Because you don't know what kind of fucking radar jamming and all kinds of shit they have on those things. I mean, you're liable to knock your drone out of the sky just by signals.
Shut up,
Are you
TJ.
gonna activate that fucking Sea Whiz? The funniest one was when that guy was filming on the U.S. Navy ship, and he was filming the Sea Whiz, and an airliner flew over, and the fucking Sea Whiz was following it. I was like, oh my god.
TJ, stop eating your hands.
Fingers are friends, not food.
Yeah. Fingers are friends, not food. Or in Justin's case, if in Justin's case, his fingers are a bit on the side.
Hey, you ever tried to eat cereal with nubs?
Yeah.
Tyson, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
You will be.
But Rio's not asleep.
Rio. Riri.
Let me see if I can find that video. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, watch listen to the guy who's filming it, and it's just a regular airliner flying over the ship.
Oh no! No.
Fucking thing's following it.
No! Oh man.
But the plane was over. The plane was like over on this side, and the gun was pointed over there.
No, it was aiming
It
straight
started
at
moving.
it. It looked right up at the gun. Looked right up at
It
it.
started moving, and then he went, nah, he overrided it.
Yeah, because those people don't realize if that gun would have activated, it would have shredded that fucking plane.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
And the people on it.
Exactly. Because here's a video of the actual gun shooting, TJ. Watch. Well, maybe is it gonna?
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
And that thing's all computer controlled too, like so it's like really precise. What it does is it follows, it predicts the path of whatever it's aiming at, and it shoots the bullets ahead of it
And just
So by-
think, if you're that one passenger on that airplane that goes to the stewardess at the wrong time, can you turn the air conditioning up?
You fucking
Yeah,
activate it.
thanks.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that thing's got radar and everything on it. So what will do is it will predict the path of whatever it's aiming at, and it will fire the bullets ahead of its path. And then by the time the bullets get there, it makes contact with them. But that
Yeah.
thing can shoot off like thousands and thousands of rounds like a minute.
That's why you need an airplane that can throw in a few zigzags.
Yeah, you know, airliner doing that.
I don't know. Have you seen that video of the plane that comes down and comes up against the birds and starts dancing with the birds?
No.
Oh, let me find it.
Yeah, it's like a transformer.
Yeah, it's an AI thing, isn't it?
From just the way you're describing it, I'm almost positive it'd be AI.
I got it. Yeah, it's funny as shit.
Oh my god.
All right, maybe enlarging it was probably not a good idea.
Oh, that was pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, look, it sets off, all
Gonna be a lot of people go to the hospital.
Isn't it an actual bird?
Well, that's been going around a long time since before AI was a thing. Just think, TJ, being on that plane.
I know, right?
Good.
Man, this is a really fun This is a really fun airline.
Yeah. Can I have another drink? Wow. I built this one.
Ooh, check this flyover, Dominic. You'll like this one. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pause it because I want to see which planes.
B-52.
You got a B1, B-52, a B2,
Yeah.
F-22, F-15, A-10, and an F-16.
Yeah.
That's the one in the front is like the stealth fighter ones, right?
Yeah.
B2.
The
B1,
B2
B2.
and the F-22 right
The
here.
only thing
Yeah.
that would complete that image, was a pigeon in the background playing with it.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is this jet here, and this one, those three alone, probably about $4 billion in the sky.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's not including the other three. But that right there, I think the cost of those came out to around 2 billion. I think these ones are around 400 or 500 million. And the F-22 is around 340 million.
Yeah.
Like that.
I love the F-22.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite. I mean, not only is it badass, it just looks badass. The look of it.
Especially when you see one up close.
I still have never got to see one in person. I've seen F-35s fly over. I've seen those in person. I've seen all the rest of those that have flown were in that, but I've never seen an F-22 in person. If I ever go to an air show, it's definitely going to be one where they're going to have one there. I want to see the aero, but the different moves it does in the sky.
What's that one that used to be the supersonic, the black one? That
Oh,
was
the
retired.
B's. That was the S-71 Blackbird.
Yeah.
Was that it?
SR-71, yeah.
SR-71.
Yeah, when I was in
Blackbird.
Okinawa, I used to hear those things coming in. You'd hear boom, 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 boom. And you look up and see it coasting in.
They
That was
actually
awesome to see.
apparently they still have a couple of those in service because they've been seen flying in and out around Vegas.
Mm.
military and the military bases.
And
on the
we know
outskirt of
what's
Vegas.
around that area.
And I don't think anybody still has beat the record of that plane.
No,
The speed, I think it still holds the speed record.
3,200 miles, I think.
Yeah, that thing was fucking
Yeah,
fast.
Dominic.
Well, at least that we know of, because I'm sure the government's got something that they've probably been working on.
Yeah,
that's
we're not allowed to
faster.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dominic, our football team is playing in that bright yellow shirt.
Yep.
So I did this for the forum today.
Hey.
I'm teaching him anti-Blackpool slogans.
Oh, good.
So I think he'll go viral when he says, "Fuck the lashes."
Yeah, you're talking about this one, Joe, right here. This plane here.
Yeah, SR-71.
Yeah, those were awesome watching.
Fucking things were nothing but, and they were like almost the whole, I think the whole body's made out of titanium
Yeah.
too.
Is there a reason why you put an anal probe on the front of it?
That's it can be a very painful anal probe when that thing hits you. Fucking like what? I don't even. How fast did that thing go? Let me see what the top speed was.
I think they said 3,200 miles an hour.
Yeah, faster than you can run.
It's faster, they say, than a speeding bullet. Like the speed it can get up to.
So it is
yeah.
literally Superman.
Yeah, it went from London to New York in 1 hour and 54 minutes in 1976.
Yep.
And it's
I
top
wonder what happened to the new
speed,
Concorde they was on about bringing out.
3,500 miles an hour.
Because they
They're
reckon
still-
they were,
They're still
The
building it.
French are still procrastinating.
yeah, because they said it was going to be able to do UK to Australia in something like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Is that much?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
get that thing dominant becoming South Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine it? Yeah, I just left my wallet at home. Okay, turn this plane around. Zhoo! What you got there, TJ? Yeah, chicken nugget.
Chicken nuggies.
And that plane could fly too. It would go at it would average 3.2 Mach at 85,000 feet or
Nice.
26,000 meters. But it did do one test flight one time where it exceeded, and that's when it broke the record. It was Mach 3.43. Yeah, it's fucking fast, man. Yeah, because I want to say like a year or so ago, people saying they were spotting it over in the Vegas area. They say it's not in service anymore, but it was definitely spotted in Vegas like a year or two ago, flying. Because they're coming out to SR-72, which is planned to fly.
There's
in
also
2020,
there's
this year.
the SR-81, what do they call it? Project Aurora.
Yeah, but that's never been confirmed, though. I don't think, has it? That's always been kind of one of those myths or urban legends. I don't know if that's ever actually been confirmed. And then they came out with the B-1 Raider? That's going to be the B-2 replacement.
Mm-hmm. Then there's the B-21.
Or no, the B-21 Raider. That's right.
Yeah, the B-21.
Yeah.
And let me go through the shorts that I took at the air show from a couple of years ago and see if I can find the F-22.
And the NGAD, that's the one I can't wait to see.
Yeah, now the NGAD.
The the pictures that they put out, like the or what do you want to say it, like the Air Force released some like renditions of what it would look like a while back, and that thing looked badass because it doesn't have any tails or anything, just a flat wing design.
No, that's not it.
And the NGAD's the one that's going to be designed to have 2 or 3 drones with it that fly with it as wingmen.
Yeah.
They're like a little. It's almost like that movie with this movie Stealth. Remember that movie? It had Jamie Foxx in it.
What
Like
movie was
7 or 8
it?
It was Stealth. It had Jamie Foxx in it. It was probably 7 or 8 years old, maybe a little older than that. Came out in like the mid 2000s. That's pretty much what the NGAD system's they're supposed to look like if they get it done. Because in that movie, you had the manned aircraft, and then you had a couple of drones that were his wingmen, that were all computerized and AI.
So what did I miss?
Yeah,
Nothing.
Superman came in.
Yeah,
Who did?
Just...
Superman.
All right.
He was looking for Louis Lane.
Superman.
Oh, sorry, no, that was TJ running through, weren't it?
Yeah, that's. I thought maybe that you renamed TJ Superman.
We didn't miss much. Because you're back doing that again.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, this is a video you took?
Yeah. I hit play. Yeah. F-22.
Well, that's cool.
You did a
And
good
just
job.
look at the capability. It'll just go up and then turn on a dime. Look at that.
Look at that.
Dude, that's crazy.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a really good job keeping it in frame.
Yeah.
It is not easy filming airplanes.
Yeah, I know.
Especially when they're moving that quick, too. Yeah, you did a really good job filming it.
Yeah, that is just.
Did you film that vertical originally?
Well, that vertical, yeah.
Yeah, you did a pretty good job of keeping it in frame. Not bad at all.
But seeing it, seeing it up close, it's just amazing. A video doesn't do it justice.
I know it sucks. It's a 1-seater too. You can't take a ride in it. You know, they actually say that plane is super easy, that they could almost stick anybody in it and they could fly it with just very minimal training. They said it's actually harder to fly a Cessna, a little 4-seater Cessna, that's like way more difficult to learn how to fly than the F-22, just because of all the computer aided systems in it, how advanced it is. That the plane pretty much won't let you overcompensate on anything. It will adjust for pilot error. So it's not going to let you do a move that it's going to stall out on. So, but the Super Cruise capability is really cool on that too. I was watching a pilot talk about it, and he was an F-20. He was an F-16 pilot originally, and he went to the F-22, and he's like, dude, we could fill up and fly around for 5 hours super cruising. He goes, if I was in the F-16 and I hit the afterburners for a full 5 minutes, he goes, I would be out of fuel. He goes, I'd only have about 5 minutes of using those afterburners, and then I'd be out of fuel.
Making it.
So what? How many ships you catch, Paul? Just one?
2.
I think you did get that other one.
You got that cruise ship that came through?
Yep. The Victory 1, it's called.
Oh, okay.
That's a U.S. cruise ship. It isn't an ocean-going international.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a lot of cruise ships are U.S. They just fly flags in other countries so they can avoid paying a bunch of taxes and shit. A lot of the cruise lines do that. They go register their boats down in like the Bahamas and shit because it's super cheap for them.
Hmm.
Most
This
of
is
them aren't registered.
Victory Cruise Lines out of the U.S.
Yeah, but because it's not a deep sea ocean boat, they kind of have to register here.
Yeah, it mostly goes up and down the Mississippi and out west to what is it, the Ohio River and another one that goes west.
Yeah, the big cruise ships, though, a lot of them aren't registered in the U.S., even though they're American companies.
Well, the Viking cruise ships is out of England.
Yeah.
National Domestic Abuse Helpline. Call 24 hours a day. Opening hours 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Your
Huh?
position,
Did I miss something?
your position in the queue is 12.
So
It's just the fact that it says call 24/7 and then says its opening hours are 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay, Kate Grown phoned Crime Stoppers the other day and was position 12 in the queue.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
So the 4 major cruise lines that are American is Carnival,
Yep.
Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Lines, and American Cruise Lines.
Yeah, I
That's,
do a lot of river cruises in Europe.
but that's not including like Disney and like because Disney has their own ships too, and that's an
And
American company.
yeah, Disney comes out here occasionally.
Well, what I'm wondering if Disney, if they didn't assign that to a cruise line to take care of it, you know?
Mhm.
No, they own their boats. Like I said, they just don't register them in the U.S. They're all registered down in the Bahamas.
Okay.
Because then they don't have to pay a bunch of U.S. taxes and shit.
Yeah, tax implications.
They only pay port fees to come into the ports. That's it. Like I said, a lot of cruise ships do that are deep ocean cruise ships.
Mm-hmm.
Carnival's apparently the one you want to go to if you want to party.
Mm.
The Disney.
Yeah, we've been on Carnival a few times.
And then you have Princess Cruises too. That's another one.
Yep, we've got them. They come to my area.
Now I don't know. They might be owned by one of those big ones. I don't know. As I'm sure there's probably some cruise lines that are probably under one of those 4 parent companies. But yeah, we got Princess Cruises. That's the one that my bus driver always goes on. He goes on cruises. He went up to the one in Alaska. They got a cruise line up there.
The Disney Cruise Line is a subsidiary of Walt Disney Company.
Yeah.
And it is domiciled in England, London, England,
Okay.
So that's where they're registered at 'em?
with their operational headquarters located in Briston, Florida.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of Disney ships that are anchored up at Southampton here,
Oh, okay.
and I mean lots of them.
Is that one of the major ports?
Yeah, a lot of any ships that are sailing from the UK are normally Southampton or Portsmouth.
Hmm.
Disney's got some nice ass ships though. I'll tell you that. I've seen some videos.
Never been on a
People
Disney
walk through.
cruise before.
Is one of them the Disney Princess or something like that?
I'm not sure what the names of them
I'm
are. I've
trying to
just seen-
think. We had one out here recently. It was in October, I think it was.
I've seen videos of people that do like hotel room reviews and cruise reviews that have gone on them, and they're really nice looking.
I've
There
never
was
been
one
on a
out
Disney.
here.
Like, I've seen them, but
Yeah, but you wouldn't go on a Disney cruise. I mean, I guess you could go on one if you didn't have kids, but it's
Yeah.
mainly aimed towards families. That's why they say if you want to party, you go on Carnival. You don't go on Disney. They'll tell you to
Right.
stay away from Disney. And then Princess cruise lines tend to have a lot of older people. You'll see a lot of retirees and stuff. They like to go on the Princess cruise lines because they're more geared towards an older crowd. You don't see like a lot of kids and shit on Princess cruises. A lot of young people. That's
mean,
the
like,
reason
when,
why my bus driver likes to go on those, because it's, you know, a bunch of people 50.
I mean,
and
Royal
over.
Caribbean is a party cruise.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you personally. I've never actually been on a cruise. So.
I mean, I've been cruising since I was yay high, so
Since you were what?
Nice.
yay high.
Yay high! You're swimming around in your mother's stomach.
I just go by what I've seen online.
That's funny. Yay.
Hey TJ, do you ever remember the first race you ever won?
Does that include? Well, no.
That includes birth.
That includes birth.
That's the first race you won.
That's right.
The first race you won was when you was conceived.
Alexa.
Yeah, that's right.
Now that could either be two things. You could have been really fast at that point and won the race, or the other ones realised what a shit world it was out there and thought, nah, fuck that.
Hey, he could have come up dead last too.
Yeah, I could have.
No, see, that's not always the case because your dad could have had his own version of I Am Legend going on in his nuts.
Yeah, there you go.
You could have been the only one in
I
that.
Am Legend.
You could have been the only single one swimming around in there by itself.
Yeah.
Well, just swimming up the canal all by myself.
That's what he said in Ted 2 when he was trying to get somebody to donate semen so Ted could have a baby. And they go to the one guy and they ask him, they said, yeah, can we get some semen from you? He's like, unfortunately, I don't really have a whole lot left in there. He goes, I got my own I Am Legend going on in my nutsack.
I got my own I Am Legend.
You know, there's a guy in the UK.
You don't do that. You don't do that.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Right. Let me talk over the top of these. So there's a guy in the UK that's actually been banned from donating sperm. Can't PJ.
That's pretty good.
No, it's not.
That's funny.
No, it isn't. So there's a guy in the UK that's been banned across the world from donating sperm because he's got over 1,000 children.
Jesus.
And because they've changed the law now that says that the child can actually contact their biological father,
after 18.
Yeah. Yeah. He could have a very, very bad day
He
one
did.
day when 1,000 people just turn up at his door and goes, Daddy!
Well, he could have his own parade.
Oh, there is that.
They had a TV series a while back about people tracing their sperm donors.
Yeah, it used to be banned, didn't it? And now anyone can do it.
Yeah. Well, once they've reached the age of 18.
Yeah. Dad, can you remember what Mum looked like? Yeah, she was fat, flat, and glossy, and very airbrushed.
And a couple of staples put.
Yeah. I would have looked for the
Yeah.
sister, but she was a bit stuck.
Yeah, there's a guy over here named Jonathan Jacob Meir, and he's had 500, and they call him the serial sperm donor. But it's leading to concerns of incest and possible inbreeding because of them running into each other in the wild and not knowing that they're brother and sister.
Exactly.
And apparently, I was watching the video on. Apparently, there's somebody out there that's got 2,000.
Look, I think it's 1,000. The guy from the UK. It might be more.
And you get paid for it as well, don't you?
Not allowed to over here.
No,
They-
you used to. You used
that
to.
was-
No, you don't
that
anymore.
Well, that was what they found out, that a lot of the sperm donors were students donating the sperm because they weren't getting enough money on the student grants.
Yeah, it was easy way to make money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right now that's the same as the blood donors. You know, they get paid too.
Wanking for a living.
No, not blood donors, plasma donors.
Plasma donors.
Yeah. Our blood donors have never been paid.
You can make about $500 a month, roughly, donating plasma over here.
Yeah, because you can do that every week.
Yeah. You go once, and then if you complete the whole month, they'll give you. They usually will give you some kind of bonus at the end. So they'll tell you, 50, and every time you go in, they give you a little bit more, and then it will start over again the next month. But you want to be consistent and go every single week.
Yeah, all
And
blood donors, they'll only do that like once every 6 months or so.
shit, during COVID, Mark, if you had COVID and then you got better, you could take your hospital paperwork in there or whatever doctor paperwork said that you had it. They were given $1,500 for one sitting.
Oh,
to get
yeah.
your plasma.
Got the antibodies.
Yeah, $1,500 damn dollars they were given per person for one session to come in and give a. And you know what's really shit that used to piss me off though, was they would pay everybody the same, but because they would go by your weight, some chick would come in that weighed 80 pounds and would only give a little tiny bag, and they'd pay her the same amount as you.
Oh,
It pissed me off.
It don't matter here. They take a pint out of you, whatever size you are.
No, here they go by weight. They go by your weight and how much they can take out without affecting you. And that's why I said it used to piss me off, because you'd see some 90-pound girl come in, 20, 30 minutes after you got in there, and she would do this little ass bag, and then they would pay her the same amount you got paid. And you were there twice as long, giving twice as much. That was the only thing that annoyed me about giving plasma.
Oh, I don't know how much plasma you give. I've only ever given blood. I've never given plasma.
I don't do donating blood, because all they do is give it to the hospitals, and the hospitals will charge you a ridiculous amount to use it.
Yeah, over there they do, but over here they
Yeah,
don't.
over here it's free.
You're saving someone's life.
Yeah, every once in a while they'll have those blood buses that'll park like in Publix parking lots, or like they'll have them at
And then they'll
Walgreens.
give you, then they'll give you like $30 worth of cheesy shit. It's like, just give me the cash. I don't care about a t-shirt and a fucking keychain. Just give me the amount that shit's worth. I'd
You
rather
know-
walk out with cash.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Property and a biscuit.
Every once in a while, there was one.
Sometimes
that
you get a badge mark.
I
I
did
mean, like
give
they
blood a
don't
couple-
they don't do that. They don't give you cash when you give blood. Like
Hey.
you know that hat that I got, they gave me that for free, and then I got a couple
DJ.
of sticks.
Well, that's what I'm
DJ.
saying.
Stop giving blood to the American blood banks. Come over here to get a free sticker.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do give you free. They do give you gift cards.
I traveled
did
all the way
give-
from Florida just for a sticker.
I did give a pint of blood one day at Walmart because they were giving out $10 gift cards. From
Yeah.
Walmart donated a bunch of gift cards to the trailer. They brought out like a couple $1,000s worth of gift cards, and everybody got a $10 gift card for going in there. So
Oh,
all the
wow.
employees
Yeah,
were going
that's-
out there to get their gift card.
Yeah, that's what they did. They give you the Publix. They'll give you Publix gift cards for giving blood or whatever.
Yeah, usually it's only like $5 or $10, but
Yeah.
which $5 isn't much in Publix, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Might be able to buy a pack of crackers in there for $5.
Yeah.
I should start doing plasma again because they did open a plasma place up here in our town. Me and Sarah.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen a building like it's called Plasma, whatever.
Well, Biolabs is one of the big ones that does it. They're a big chain corporation around the country that does it. But they opened one in our town because me and Sarah used to have to drive about 40 minutes each way to go do it.
Well, to get the
But-
plasma, they have to pull out anyway and spin it in a centrifuge to get the plasma out of it.
Yeah, and then they pump the blood back in.
Put the blood back in. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Platelets, they call it, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not bad. It's a good way of making a little bit of extra income. I mean, because like I said, you can pull in $400 or $500 a month doing it.
They stopped taking blood off me when I became a diabetic. They
And
wouldn't take.
it only takes about 4.5 hours of your time a month, so it's not too bad.
The question is though, do you really know you're giving it to the right people? It's not just a bunch of vampires in the back of a bus.
I mean, if they like drinking plasma, I don't give a shit if they're paying me.
A bunch of vampires in the back of the bus.
Yeah, plasma's no good.
That's funny.
No, Mark, plasma's like a fine wine for 'em.
Yeah, plasma's the white wine.
Plasma's the rosé.
No, it's white. It's clear.
Yeah, the older you are, the better aged it is. They sniff it. Ah.
That's funny. That's funny. A bunch of vampires. That's pretty
I'm
good.
still curious about those bottles of whiskey those guys found down in that mine that I saw the other day. I never found a follow-up video on it. They said they were going to do a follow-up video, and then I go on YouTube and found out the video was from like 2 years ago. And they never did a follow-up video on it. I want to see how much they were worth.
We can't hear anybody.
Do what? I'm curious what 100-year-old whiskey tastes like too. I would have had to crack because they found, what was it, 3 bottles that were still sealed that were buried with a bunch of other shit under there. I would have had to. Well, I guess at first I would have found out if they were worth anything. Because if they were outrageously worth money, I wouldn't have opened either one of them. But I would have had to pop one of them open if they weren't worth anything. Try it.
I mean, normally they're aged in the barrel before they bottled, so that they get the taste out of whatever was in the barrel beforehand.
Yeah, the wooden barrels.
Yeah.
Now, usually they're made out of oak too, aren't they?
Yeah. But they get, what it is they use barrels that have already had things like port or a different fortified wine in it, so that the flavour of that gets infused into the whiskey.
Oh yeah, I can imagine what some of these like Jack Daniels and all those guys, what they have is I know they probably got a private stockpile of old shit sitting in a warehouse somewhere.
Oh yeah, they must collect at least a few bottles from each batch to put away.
Or even barrels. They might have barrels sitting in there 100 years
Yeah,
old.
the barrels in here.
See what the oldest bottle of whiskey.
Well, you can get 75-year-old malt whiskey from Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
Costs a fucking fortune. But
Yep.
normally they tend to be 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. I think for sort of like 40, 45 years is the oldest that you can afford to buy.
Okay, so the oldest that they've ever found was Old Ingledew whiskey. It was distilled between 1763 and 1803, and the bottle sold for $135 or $137,000.
Yeah,
at auction. Jesus. That's something, dude. When you crack it open, you take a sip out of that bitch each time.
How did this?
Do what?
How did they spell whiskey? Has it got an E before the Y or not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It has. Then
Yeah. Yeah, but that's like a bottle. If you dare to open it, man,
if
that's one.
Got an E before the Y, it's an Irish whiskey. If there's Scottish.
Well, like I said, that's a bottle. If you dared open it, you would just take a tiny little sip out of it each time.
Uh-huh.
It's like when you order a really expensive whiskey at a bar and they just give you like a quarter of a shot worth, like $200, something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have quite a few bottles of single malt whiskey. My fucking ex drank them all before she fucked off.
You sound still pissed off about that.
I am.
And then there was.
I had some good whiskies.
And then there was a bottle of scotch that was found that was estimated to be 190 to 200 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So the scotch, it's thought to have been distilled nearly 200 years ago and was discovered behind a cellar door at a 750-year-old Blair Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever, let me see here. Where's Blair? In the UK.
Yeah, Blair Castle's in Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, it's in Perthshire. Perthshire? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Perthshire. Yeah.
One of my buddies was asking me, he was like, want to join the CIA, the Central Insanity Agency of Wonderland. I could be Agent T.J. Giggles, the mad hare from the Department of Dronautics Development.
Perthshire is the name of the county.
Mm-hmm.
A shire over here is just another name for a county.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that's what TJ called himself when he gets in the shower. A shire. Oh,
All
a
right,
shower,
enough
not a
with the
shire.
hard
Okay.
jokes.
Okay. He takes a shower, not a shire.
A shire. That's funny. A shire.
I just see Mark rolling his eyes right now.
That's funny. A shire.
You don't want to get your hair wet in the shire.
Yeah, on the shire. That's funny.
Hey, Justin, that odd jokes are better than that.
Yeah, I can imagine what you would find in an old ass castle like that, Mark, or house. All the secret rooms and shit that
Probably
are
some
behind
old ass
walls.
people.
No, but what I'm saying is a lot of old castles and buildings had like secret rooms and all kinds of shit.
It's
Well,
hard
didn't they used to build, they used to bury their dead inside in like a room in the basement, right?
no, not really.
Thinking of the Vatican.
They use cemeteries like everybody else usually. The Romans used to do that in the catacombs.
Like I was watching this guy from England the other day, and he inherited this old house from his grandparents, and he had been there. He's been there for over 20 years, and then found another room that he didn't know about, and he had lived there for 20 years since he inherited it. I had no idea the room was even there. He just found it one day.
This was in his house?
Yeah. His house was full of secret rooms.
No, TJ, it wasn't
was
his
a big
house,
ass
it was the
house.
neighbors.
Hey, Dominic, here you go.
Yep.
His house probably had about
Nice.
rooms, TJ.
It looks delicious.
What you got on the plate there, Joe?
Food.
Oh yeah,
It
it was
is-
probably
Is English crumpets with hot dogs on top with cheese, a little mayo, jalapenos, and chili.
I'm sorry, but they won't be English crumpets. You can't put a crumpet on a fucking. Can't put hot dogs on a crumpet.
Yeah, it's proper hot dogs on a proper crumpet.
no.
And I hate it in the microwave, the proper microwave.
No. I'm gonna have to agree with the English on here.
you
What the
can't-
hell are you doing? Putting
can't-
hot dogs on an English muffin?
Good, but you can.
You can?
No, we're not having that. Pack it in.
Yeah, of course.
It's
you
like
can. I'm not
it's like
saying.
Joe didn't order all his food from Walmart and he's running out of food, so he's just
Okay,
mixing shit.
show me this crumpet. Show me this British crumpet.
I can show
Nah,
you what it looked like
full of
with the stuff on it.
That ain't
Yeah,
no
but-
Brown with a
Yeah,
bunch of
thanks.
holes in it. Cause y'all got flour that doesn't doesn't do like bread. It got holes when it's finished.
How thick is it?
It's an English muffin. That's what it is.
Yeah, but how thick is it?
An English muffin split
About
apart.
the total thing about an inch.
I'd say split apart in half though. It's probably about a quarter
Wait,
inch.
Whoa. You can't split.
A crumpet's only a half an inch deep, and if it was only
Yeah.
a quarter of an inch deep, it would be a pikelet.
Well, here we go with another name. I think y'all making shit up.
No, A pike.
Yeah,
lettuce-
we're making shit up like you're making up meals over there at your house.
Look, that's half of it right there. That's a half size.
I think he's right. I think that is probably a crumpet, but it ain't no muffin.
It's definitely no. They're English. What they call an English muffin is a crumpet.
Yeah, no, but
That's
they need
what I
to
mean.
pack it in. Don't encourage them, Mark.
Yeah, because they're the ones that you can split.
You can't
No,
split a crumpet.
Can't split a crumpet.
No, muffin, English muffin.
Joe
Yeah,
went.
Yeah.
No, Joe
Muff-
went full college
Muff-
student on his dinner.
A muffin
Yeah.
is just bread roll, bread cake, or a farm cake, or whatever other word you want to call it, depending on whereabouts in the country you are.
Tastes pretty good.
Of course it was British.
Yes, Joe is eating the struggle meal, Sarah asked.
Yep. Sometimes you've got to eat some really wholesome food.
I haven't got.
no, that's what you call they took out his rent money before he got his groceries.
I,
Yeah.
haven't, I must go and get some from Tesco's next time I'm in.
What's that?
Crumpets. I haven't got any.
Yeah,
I always go to B&M
Crumpets.
just after they open because they've got the ones that go out of date on the day after, and they reduce them down to 10p.
Sounds like
serious.
I
Dominic.
buy the real ones. I buy them from the dollar store.
Crumpets go well with Vegemite.
No, they don't. Pack it in.
No,
Shut up, Siri.
No, you tell him,
Sure.
Siri. Pack it in.
Crumpets with hot butter.
There, Siri said Vegemite is awesome.
hey
Yeah.
Joe, Sarah said she won't judge you.
Crumpets should be eaten with butter. That's it.
Yeah, and Vegemite.
No, just butter.
Just butter
Yeah,
on
Vegemite,
and a push
yeah.
with jam.
No, not even jam.
Chili.
Well, you guys have the McDonald's like sausage, egg and cheese McMuffins over there, right?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much the same thing over here. That's what Joe's eating right now with the fucking hot dog.
Yeah,
Nope,
but they're not-
I'm
Hot dog
letting
and
that go.
chili and cheese.
Yes, but that's not a crumpet. The McMuffin is actually a muffin.
That muffin's a muffin, yeah.
Well, that's what I've been
It's a
calling it,
bread-
English muffin. Y'all said it was a crumpet.
It's a bread bun. What McDonald's use for their sausage and egg McMuffin over here is a bread bun,
Oh,
not
No, we don't use bread.
not a crumpet.
All I know is on the $1.50 package that I bought them in from the dollar store, it says English muffins.
Okay.
It said proper English muffins.
now I will substitute hot dog buns for hamburger buns or vice versa because they're the same fucking thing, just different shape.
Yeah, exactly.
So if I don't have
No,
hot
no,
dog buns,
You've got
and
to
I
get a
want chili
piece of
cheese
white
dogs,
bread.
Yeah, just
No,
a
but-
piece slice of white bread will do.
Slice of
That's what
white
I'm
bread
saying.
and put it diagonally.
Make
No,
it.
no, that's fine. That's fine.
No, then you
But
can put 3 sausages on it. Make
No,
a
that's
sausage.
I've used regular bread for hot dogs. What I'm saying is, if I want to have it like a chili cheese dog or something like that, and I don't have hot dog buns, but I got hamburger buns, I'll use those. Tastes exactly the same.
Yeah,
Well,
you
of course they do.
break the sausage in half because they're not as long. Put them side by side.
No,
That's what I did on that.
yeah.
I made them fit.
You put the snag in there, and then you put grilled onions on the top of it.
No, boiled onions, usually.
I like them grilled. They're a little bit,
They're nicer grilled, but they usually boil them, don't they?
yeah. No, we do it with the snag and then the onions on the top.
If you put chopped onions in a bowl with a bit of water, you can put them in the microwave and do them.
No, we don't. We can't use things with the microwave. That's only for heating. That's only for heating tea.
Or if
Yeah,
you're
for heat and tea,
McDonald's,
that's it.
Or if you're McDonald's, there's just rehydrated.
Thank you,
onions.
Dominic.
Yeah.
That's all McDonald's does over here. Well, at least back when I worked there, and I'm pretty sure it's still the same.
Put
'cause
it on the
onions taste
barbecue
same.
grill.
Don't judge me, Sarah.
Like some of the good
put it-
hamburgers on the menu have
And you
real
put
onion.
yeah, but you put just a little bit of barbecue sauce with it, and then you put it on the grill.
But the way McDonald's does it is they have actual onions that they slice for some hamburgers, but like the cheap little double cheeseburgers and shit.
Yeah.
They take dehydrated onions and they just put them in water and let them soak for an hour or two, and then they drain it. That's what they use.
Like crispy onions, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Paul, how much is it going to cost me to start issuing out banning orders on your channel? Because these guys just need to just pack it in.
I just put the crispy onions on top of the onions when I've cooked them.
Hey, Dave, it's going to cost you a lot because he don't know how to do it.
And I usually
All
do.
right, I'll just send TJ round. He'll sort you out.
Take the onions out of the microwave when they're done, and then I squirt tomato sauce and put a spoonful of English mustard in and mix it together, and then
What the hell's going on behind you, Paul? There's a fire truck and a.
put it all on at the same time instead of putting the onions on and then squirting the mustard onto the thing. It's all mixed together.
Looked like a fire truck had pulled up onto the car park at the far end.
They might have.
Well, there's some people from out of town I noticed were down there. They had small children, and the small children were hanging off the railings. One of them might have gone in.
Uh-oh.
God,
No,
Paul went real
no-
dark
no
that
brain.
quick.
They come up
You
out of
didn't go tell
Detroit, and this current is going at almost 10 miles an hour downstream.
So they were literally hanging on the other side of the railing?
Yes.
If you see the rails down there, as a parent, and your kid
And you
goes
didn't
in
go
there,
tell
'cause-
them to get your kids off the rail?
Bit of a waste of time, the fire brigade turning up there if they dropped in about 5-10 minutes ago. To be a mile downstream.
Okay, well,
I mean, technically, you shouldn't have to tell parents. That's fucking common sense right there.
Oh,
So-
all the regulars that go down there have to tell the parents all the time, hey, keep an eye on your kid. There was one little kid about this tall, just a little girl. She was walking around. She had some of those foam shoes on with the padded, and she was stumbling and she was grabbing the rails and.
Oh yeah, remember that day? So Paul was down there one day, and there was a little kid down there that was like maybe a year and a half old walking around, and the
Yep.
parents were 20 feet away from her, staring the other direction. She's just walking along the railing like idiots. Fucking morons, man.
You must not obviously care about your kid. Because look what he's doing or she's doing.
Hey, you're just not paying attention to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be all right. They'll learn their lesson eventually.
Well, it's certainly learning a lesson. Might not be the lesson you want them to learn, but they'll learn it.
Yeah.
Hey, Dominic, last week, remember when I came on Uncle Bill's, when I signed in? He said,
Yep.
Joe, you're more than welcome to come on anytime, right?
Yep.
He had sent me a link, so I went ahead and signed in. After about 15 minutes, since nobody let me in, I just got out.
Yeah, well, he's on in 15 minutes, so.
Ooh, good job, Ted.
Yeah, I was doing the
Sometimes you've
film.
got to
and I said,
mention.
"The hell, I just get out."
Sometimes you've got to go into the private chat and say, "I'm here."
Yeah, no, I was thinking about it. But I was also working, so I didn't care.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump.
Yeah,
off
I'm
too.
gonna.
I'll
I'm gonna
catch y'all later.
jump off. I'm gonna get myself ready, get everything.
Yourself ready for what?
Uncle Bill.
Oh, what time's he on?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Oh, 15 minutes. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
and
catch
Dominic
y'all
needs
later.
to go and
Jump
do
off
his
and-
hair and stuff.
Yeah, I've got to go and do my
Dominic's
hair.
Gotta curl his hair. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Hey, everybody. I guess I'll just close it down then. Is that what's
okay,
going
then
on?
close it down.
Well, he was ready to cut all the time.
Yeah, well, I know. I it's going to take me a good half an hour to get ready. So,
I think it'd take him a half hour to get ready.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah.
got to let the curlers heat up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm just putting on now.
I'll leave it up to you guys to decide.
Well, I'm going to drop off anyway, so I will speak to
Yeah.
you tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we'll see all of you again in the morning then.
All right. See you
Catch you
later.
later.
Has everybody gone, Paul?
I don't know, but I can't turn it off because Justin is the is the host.
No, you're down as the host.
But I can't. It won't let me sign it off.
It should do. I'm co-host and you're host. There's nobody else in.
Let me see if I can get it up here again. My meeting. Nope, doesn't. If I click on my meeting, it doesn't. It's got me down as the host still.
Yeah, still got you down as the host.
Well, I wonder if I just sign everything out, if it'll kill it.
It probably will. Once you've closed Zoom down, it can't do it.
I wonder if I just sign everything out, if it'll.
Yeah, Paul, make me the host. I'll end it for you.
I can't.
Probably will.
If you click participants,
Close Zoom down, it can't do it.
Hang on.
click participants, make host, and I can close it down. God knows why my bloody avatar's cutlery loaded. Yeah, Paul, make me the host. I'll end it for you.
I can't.
That was me. My bad.
My meetings. And I don't have a way to make you host.
Participants.
I don't have any participants. What all it does, I've got a black screen with just what's going on now.
Have you got YouTube open instead of Zoom?
Yeah. Click the zoom on your menu bar, taskbar. That little ZM in a blue box.
No, I can't.
Okay, Paul, on your keyboard, do you know what the tab key is?
Tab.
Next to the Q. It's like two arrows, one way,
Okay,
one.
yep, yep.
Right, press the Alt, ALT next to your space bar and the tab at the same time. And up on your screen will be a load of boxes.
Oh, I see end. Okay, it put it up here.
There you go.
Okay, I'm going to end it. Thanks, David. You're a lifesaver.
All right, catch you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.